roster. I don't know if they're going to give up on James Harden like that, right? He still might have to play. So James Harden, John Wall, whoever their three guy is. You got Christian Wood from the Pistons. He's nothing to sneeze at. He's pretty nice. He's 7-footer. And you got DeMarcus Cousins in terms of starting five. Like, they got bigger. And you still got Eric Gordon on the team. Oh, what up? We got Dylan.
Yeah. What up, Eric? I had to slide in that guy one time. Sliding around like, whoop.
You know what I mean? The Cowboys got 3 wins, but one of them was on the Falcons.
We'll start that.
And now we got more wins than y'all. So what you got to say about that, my guy?
Hey, we'll both be in the same place come playoff time.
Y'all let me. If Giannis doesn't sign his max deal, he's coming to the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
Also, let me say this though, Eric. This is a little tidbit. So Giannis, guys, I'm gonna let y'all in a little secret, okay? Secret. Giannis, he really wanted to play with Bogdan. Okay. He said that's a guy you can go to war with in the playoffs. He really wanted to play with Bogdan. So the question is, now that Bogdan is with the Hawks, do you think Giannis could land on the Atlanta Hawks?
Of course.
I was asking Eric. We already know your take.
But real quick, Eric, before you answer that question, I actually did a video on the said topic, so make sure y'all check that out. But go ahead, Eric. I would love to hear your answer to this.
I haven't even thought about that. No, I think Giannis stays in Milwaukee.
Really?
I got a feeling that the Milwaukee Bucks are going to be in the Eastern Conference Final this year.
This year?
Nobody likes the Drew Holiday pickup. I like it. Everybody was like, what's bro name that went to the Pacers?
Oh, Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, she said Bogdan. I think you're talking about Bogdanovich, but Malcolm Brogdon. Everybody was like, oh, if he stayed, they would have been, much better. I like Drew Holiday. I think he's just as good, if not a little bit better than. But
they were going to get both.
Well,
the Bucks were going to get Drew and Bogdan.
No, I'm talking about. I'm saying I'm going back in time and saying the Bucks kept Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh, okay.
Everybody was like, had they kept him, they would have been a lot more competitive and probably would have been in the finals, if not at least the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'm saying they low-key kind of replenished that with Drew Holiday. And then they got Chris Middleton. I think he got something to prove, especially looking at, that last game he played without Giannis in the playoffs. I think if he can be as consistent as he was, as dangerous as he was in that game, because he was on fire, especially towards the end, and if he can prove that also in the playoffs with Drew Holiday, with his defense, and he can create for himself too, I think they stay competitive enough to let him stay. I don't think he's going to be out joining up like the Warriors or the Hawks like that. Now, we did see his comments on ESPN. He's like, I don't care about being blah, 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 blah. But he said if they come to Milwaukee, I'm going to the net. So I'm going here, I'm going there. So I think that was a key, part of his response to whatever question he was at. So I think he stays in Milwaukee.
I'm going to flip that, Eric. I'm going to flip that little tidbit you said. I actually, I did. Appreciate that. I like to watch NFL. But I'm going to flip that little tidbit and say, yes, he did. Now, while he's still in Milwaukee, under contract in Milwaukee, Milwaukee's still cutting his check. I'm going to say he said that little tidbit about if they come to Milwaukee now. I think that actually opened the door for him leaving. Him saying, I'll team up with these guys. I don't care about being the 1, 2nd, 3rd option. I think he really just said if they come to Milwaukee to save face. I actually think he's okay with leaving, and I feel like that little sentiment he said actually kind of put out a hint to say, let's don't get their ish together. I'm a deal.
And let's not forget that Giannis. Now I don't know what this meant. I don't know if his phone was hacked or whatever. Remember, he unfollowed everybody too.
Yeah. Hey.
Remember, he unfollowed everybody, and then you gotta look at how this league is built now. They know how it works. You gotta form alliances. You gotta force your way out. You gotta do what you gotta do.
We're in a little period right now, though. So the whole 3-guy thing it's not over, but it's a bit past. So you had the Spurs, right? They had 3-4 guys, right?
Right.
Championships, and you had the Celtics, right? When they got together in that trade. The Spurs did it organically, though, right?
Right.
Celtics, you know what I'm saying? They made the trade, so they had the big three, right? And then the Heat did it, right? Even though the Celtics, they only got one championship out of that. But anyway, they started this new, free agency, big three type of thing, right? So then the Heat did it. And then, the Spurs got 4 guys when Kawhi came about, right? So,
right.
And then the Warriors, they had 3 guys, which turned into 4.
Mm-hmm.
He left, right? So and then LeBron went over to the Lakers and AD. So now everybody's kind of got 2 guys. So it's kind of back to the 2-guy thing, right? So across the league, I mean, look at what teams you got now. Other than the Warriors, and Clay's hurt now. So you can't even count the Warriors. So who had, where's the 3,
Didn't nobody say 3? I said team up, buddy up.
Yeah. So team up as in 3 guys or whatever. So
I was saying team up, partner up, pair up. Even if they're not.
Who's he gonna pair? Like if he teams up with anybody else, it's gonna be a 3-headed monster. Unless he goes to Atlanta, like you guys said, it'll be him.
Exactly.
But I don't think he goes to Atlanta. But I think he stays in Milwaukee. So
given that Milwaukee gets who to play with him?
I don't have to get anybody. That's what I was saying. I think that they'll be competitive enough with their current roster with the addition of Drew Holiday. They're
competitive enough in the East, maybe, but if they try to win a ring, they gonna go up against the Lakers and beat that.
I didn't say that they was gonna beat the Lakers.
I'm saying Giannis wants to win, period. He's made it clear. Like if it's anybody who's made it clear they want to win, Giannis has made it clear they want to win. So I'm saying if Giannis doesn't leave, they're gonna have to, which I mean they'll be able to do, but they're gonna have to pull a big push to Milwaukee. If these teams keep going the way they're going, KD, Kyrie, James begging to go to the Nets, everybody begging to get out of this situation. I'm begging to get out of this situation. Russ begging to get out of his situation. It's like stars and stars with no rings. They realize, you know what? They teamed up. They did this. Let me go find me somebody I can go play along and win a ring with now. Like, wait. Obviously, you see LeBron did AD there and did him to stay. I don't know what he did, rubbed his feet or what. Because how he here to sign that guy? And LeBron knowing he gonna be gone next week. I was playing, but still, you see how it works now. And I'm like, who Giannis got? Like, no shade, but I'm like, you gotta, if you really want to be a contender, like you gotta have a dynamic duo. Not necessarily.
I don't know. Y'all are making some good points, but I still think I just got a feeling he stays.
Okay, we gotta address this one though. Kawhi is on a team full of snakes. Just one snake. Who else is the other snake besides Paul?
There ain't no other snakes.
I don't see who other snake is.
They're not even good enough to be snakes.
This season, so maybe Clippers would like to trade him during the season so they won't lose him for nothing. Y'all know it'd be a long shot. He's talking about that. Who I didn't think.
Don Pike.
He said, I can't see no team taking the Nets out in the East, and I'm a Sixers fan. No cap.
If the Sixers, if the Nets stay healthy, I guess, but we got to see them too. I think they will work. I think they will work well together, KD and Kyrie. But we got to see it first. We got to
see them other guys. We got to see them other guys. We got to see them. That Karis LeVert.
Yeah, they got Karis LeVert. They still got Spencer Dinwiddie. They got players.
They got players.
Yeah, but
I got to see that match.
Yeah, we got to see it first.
New coach.
Steve,
and apparently,
coach, right? Coach.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Said we could take turns coaching.
Exactly. How that whole dynamic gonna work? And how and Mike D'Antoni over there now too. Mike D'Antoni under one of his former players. How that's gonna work?
He said
D'Antoni is on. Yeah.
So let me ask you. So he's got the Bucks coming out the East. Who you got coming out the East? Don't say the Hawks.
No, I'm not gonna say the Hawks. I'm not that crazy. The Hawks will be soon. Coming out the East.
That's tough. That's a tough question.
That is a tough one because I can see 3 teams right now. I got 3 teams. I can see the Nets if everything works well together for them. I can see Milwaukee. I do like the Drew Holiday addition as well. That's big for them. That's a good veteran piece who can go get his own shot, take some pressure off Giannis. Another shooter for Giannis as well. So I like Milwaukee. And I really like what Philly did this offseason. They got some more shooters. don't think they quite there yet. So I'm sorry, Sixers fans. I gotta go the Boston Celtics as my
But
third.
they got some good guys defensively though. Yeah.
That's true. But I mean, so do the Celtics. I mean, you got Jaylen Brown, obviously Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart is a dog, and he's coming to his own now. The Sixers and the Celtics too, and then we got to think about Miami too. Miami can go back to back. I know a lot of people have been saying that the bubble really helped them out, but that they got dogs on their team, man. And they got that fight mentality, and that travels anywhere, whether it's fans in the stands or not. So I like Miami too, but I'm not super high on Miami just because I think if Brooklyn's healthy, Brooklyn is just too much talent wise for them. So top three, I probably had to say Brooklyn, Boston, and I'll go with Milwaukee. If I had to pick one, though, I have to go Brooklyn. To be honest,
said Dylan we beat the Celtics. We need to clap.
I'm sleep on the Celtics too. They don't have a lot of size. I'm still big on size. Size.
That's true.
Size means, and they got Embiid and Ben Simmons, and I think. And then you got Dwight Howard. Like that defense is gonna be something scary. Like,
that's true, Dwight. I can easily see the Sixers beating the Celtics, but Sixers against that'd be tough because they got size too. They got Jared Allen, obviously, got KD, Dinwiddie, Bird.
Yeah. So
he's talking about.
I do agree with your top three, but I would swap out the Celtics for the Sixers.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, because
I feel like the Celtics Sixers is going to be two teams. I can't do a top three, but I definitely have the Nets. I'm gonna definitely have to go with the Celtics in my top four.
Why y'all like? I am very much sleep on the Celtics. Like,
and I definitely gotta have the Heat in there because you just don't sleep on a dog. Period.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on it.
They don't just have one like Tyler, about it, Bam, about it. They just had an Avery Bradley.
Don't forget about Duncan.
That Avery Bradley acquisition is something
what's
nice.
his name? The dude I don't like.
Jimmy?
From
Duncan Robinson?
Old head.
Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, Andre Iguodala.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what up?
What up?
He said, y'all don't see Giannis in the Heat with Jimmy Butler. I saw that.
I saw somebody say that too. I can see that. Now, if he do go anywhere, like I can see that. You know what I'm saying?
I can see Miami for sure.
Yeah, I can't see a Warriors type of thing. But so we're talking about that whole 1, 2, 3 thing. I was saying I still think he stays in Milwaukee. But if anybody has that mentality of I don't care about being the 1. I don't care about being the 2. I don't care. That would be the Miami Heat. You know, Jimmy Butler, prime example of that. I mean, he was having games where he was having like 9 points, whatever during the regular season, 9 points, whatever, as long as they won, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. He turned up in the playoffs, but you know, in terms of a star player, he had that same mentality. You know, he just wants to win. He just wants to make the right plays, but he don't care if he's considered the 1, 2, or 3. So that would match well with that culture, that Giannis' statement. And assuming that he really feels that way, that would mesh well with Miami, and they can do some damage there. So I think he would fit there, and then that'd be pretty scary with him, Jimmy Butler, Bam. You know what I mean? Goran is a little older, but you still got Avery Bradley there. He still got some years left, so that'd be pretty wild. And you got Tyler Hero. You know what I'm saying? Duncan Robinson. That'd be scary if Giannis was on.
That'd be crazy scary.
Yeah, that'd be.
I would like to see it. That would be crazy. That would create something like the dynasty. If you go to Miami, we know Giannis is working hard work. That's been doing the whole Miami Heat. He will fit in perfectly.
Yeah.
And like you said, Jimmy don't care about how many points he scores in Miami Heat. I think they were like one of 3 teams or 1 of 2 teams that has 7 players average double figures throughout the whole entire season. So, I mean, that's a balanced scoring attack, too. So, Giannis coming in there, we won't have no type of pressure on him to score like that. I mean, that would almost be a perfect fit.
That'd be crazy, yeah. Man.
I'm focused.
That'd be scary defensively, too. Think about that.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah. So
they locked down on defense over there in Miami.
I'm saying. So, that'd be pretty wild. I mean, that would be a Lakers Heat final for sure.
Again, right?
Yeah. So
Let's say that's nice. So I'm gonna say. So what did you think? You never finished what you said. What you think about? Because obviously, the 76ers open up Russell's new season in the East. We play the Wizards December 23rd, so we'll be giving him his intro.
Oh, y'all play the Wizards?
Yeah, we play the Wizards. So okay. Home opener and season opener is going to be against the Wizards. So what do y'all think about Russ playing with the Wizards?
It's cool.
Yeah. I mean,
what's your overall take on Russ, Eric? Like, just sum him up.
I always look at players fundamentally. He's a super hard-working, drive to the basket, defensive player that can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna make plays, though. He's if anybody's a dog, we always say he's a dog.
But you gotta have them. Let me stop with that.
He's gonna have the ball in his hands, though. You know what I'm saying? And they say Bradley Beal. I haven't watched Bradley Beal a whole lot, but they say he doesn't need the ball in his hands. But he's been.
Yeah, he doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? But so if he can still keep up his scoring like he was doing last season, in the absence of John Wall, with the addition of Russell Westbrook, it can be a problem. I don't know if the rest of the Wizards like that, but in terms of that duo, I think it can work out. But, I don't know. Russell Westbrook, at the end of the day, he still can't shoot.
Do you want him on your team, period?
In terms of a teammate, yeah. But, I'm never super high on Russell Westbrook because, he's a volume guy. He'll go 18 for 40. And then everybody's like, oh, bro, 18 for 40 is not good. You know what I'm saying? So
you put up 60 shots. Of course you're going to make 20 of them.
Yeah. And he'll get to the foul line, whatever. But I'm big on efficiency. And better players in the league are the more efficient guys. And he's not that. I mean, he's, you know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
So
quality over quantity.
Now the Wizards did get a little bit better, but not leaps and bounds better in my opinion. I know Westbrook has a lot of hype and everybody likes him, but again, at the end of the day, he can't shoot. He's a volume guy, and again, he's really inefficient.
I feel like Russ is not. I feel like Russ is just like that. He's liked, but. That's a good point. He said the NBA messed up not getting ATL and MLK Day. Come on now, they got the whole MLK jerseys. MLK is true to Atlanta. Why?
NBA on TNT, they got a whole triple header. You might even be quadruple now on TNT. We didn't get not a one. What they got us on MLK Day? NBA. What kind of disrespect is that?
Dang.
Said, well, they can games for hockey stream or televised. I don't know, but you can catch them on 92.9 The Game Sports Radio. Dylan Matthews will be producing the game.
That's a fact. Some of them, not all of them.
I might be at the station, visiting, and we'll see what happens.
Here you go.
If they let me at the station, but make sure you tune in to Sports Radio 92.9 The Game, and you might catch them on here.
But they should be on Fox Sports.
He said Russell with Bill and Wall.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean that might be true.
Lowercase h for Hawks. I don't get it.
Philly talk. You being disrespectful on here, bro. I said I like your Sixers. They could beat they could beat the C's, bro. But we do gotta collab and talk about this. Philly talk, my guy. But I mean, we gonna make the playoffs. I mean, at least we're gonna be AC. I think we can honestly be up to anywhere between 5 and 8. We'll be between 5 and 8.
5 is a little stretch. I think 7, 8 is where.
I feel like the Eastern Conference is gonna be the playoffs is gonna be nasty. We got good playoffs from them in the bubble. Of course, not the Sixers. But I feel like because there's going to be so many scrappy teams and teams you can't really sleep on. You know what I mean? Like the Hawks are definitely going to be scrappy. They got a lot of new pieces. Like I said, even before this season started, we still haven't seen the position of Clint Capella. So people keep saying all the moves that they made. We still haven't even seen all the moves from last season. So it's going to be so many scrappy teams. In the East got so many interesting teams, I feel like. We still got to see what the heck the Wizards going to do. We don't even know what they about.
Yeah, I like Russell with Bradley Beal more than I like Russell with James Harden, just because Bradley Beal.
What you talking about, brother? Like JD?
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. But Russell does. Russell would mesh better with Bradley Beal just because Bradley Beal is so good at playing off the ball. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to score, so that might help out the Wizards. And I think they'll maybe contend. They'll be there. They'll be around where the Atlanta Hawks are going to be. They'll be contending for maybe an AC, maybe possibly. But as far as like the straight up matchup goes between us and the Wizards, I like us a lot better because we're a lot deeper.
Oh yeah, I do like y'all a lot better. I'm just saying, it's just so many like teams you can't. What they're gonna be.
Exactly, because you got to think about, is Toronto still going to be the same team that they were, because they lost a lot of pieces. They lost Serge, they lost Marc Gasol, and then it's not like they really brought any guys back or signed any heavy duty guys. So Toronto,
that's a good point.
Team. So I mean, or Orlando, they might be in the playoff conversation. What's Indiana going to do? It's a lot of teams. The East got pretty heavy. The East has kind of turned into the West, and the West is still the West. So yeah.
Who's throwing shade? I said that the Hawks was gonna have a good season.
He's talking about Philly.
Oh, Philly talk. I was about to say.
Yeah, he's talking about Philly talk.
He said Westbrook is a stat patter. He cared more about proving he's better than KD than winning.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good that's a hot take right there.
Right, it's a hot take.
They keep saying we echoing.
Yeah, it was echoing a little bit. I'll mute my mic to see if it was me.
Let me see. Say something.
Oh, me? Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Now mute yours. Oh, I can mute you because I'm the headmaster.
Not because I'm the headmaster.
Okay, guys. Yeah. Are we echoing?
Nah, it's not. No, I don't think we echoing.
Chat, let us know how we sound. We sound good? We echoing? Let us know. Well, who's this?
Right. All right.
Ooh, it's not.
You got muted now. It's just
so what's the echo?
There was one. It was like screeching or whatever. I don't hear it anymore. So
he said just when we talk at the same time. So take your turn. Wait your turn then.
You tell me.
She be.
He said just when we talk at the same time.
I'll be quiet.
He said, I had 8. That's why I had to do lowercase. Dylan, you work in journalism as well. Def would love to pick your brain about the whole NBA. Yes, Dylan works for Sports Radio 929. That's the flagship station for your Atlanta Hawks and your Atlanta Falcons, Georgia State, Georgia Tech, Georgia State,
Atlanta United.
Atlanta United. Live here. 929 game.
Yeah. Go ahead, promo. Yeah.
That's their little thing. But yes, Dylan the OG. I learned from Dylan, okay? Dylan the OG in the game. We do got an MLK January 18th. We play the Timberwolves. Yeah, but he's saying, why aren't y'all on prime time?
I'm saying, why aren't we on TNT? Why are we on NBA TV?
And Anthony Davis, what you mean supposed to leave? Who you, bro? We don't like nobody up in here.
I'm so good.
That'd be crazy.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, you know how we come.
Period. We don't bring nothing but that fire.
Yeah. Oh, dang, he said no, you were Dylan. Oh, you talking about this? He talking about y'all show or something, or just the content?
I think he's saying like. I think he might be talking about the echoes too.
Oh, okay.
They do not. Yeah, they don't. I mean, they're disrespectful. We got in the first half of the season, we got 4 prime time. Well, not 4 nationally televised games. Not even prime time. They all on NBA TV except for one. February 10th against the Dallas Mavericks was on ESPN. That's the only game we got in the first half. But it's okay. That after
I will say though, I mean, y'all gotta prove. I mean, I get the MLK thing though. That's content. I mean, I say I prove y'all a good enough team to be. You know,
yeah, I understand, Mr. Eric. I understand they want us to prove it. It's all right. We're gonna prove it.
I think y'all can though, but you know they're gonna put them.
Hey, this is the way I look at it. Once that first half over with, and they see we in 5th place, you know, shocking the world out there, that they're gonna put us on prime time. I'm not worried about it.
I think y'all are making some noise, man. Trey Young is a problem. You know, gotta get that defense right, but
he gonna get it right.
Y'all, should I post the link?
I don't know.
The thing is, y'all, it's different. We just can't be having nobody on here.
Yes.
We don't know who you are. Like, we gotta vet y'all before we got y'all on here.
The comments is cool. Like, it's
y'all can come on here and start cussing. My mama on the stream.
That my mama on the stream. My mama watched this program. Man.
So, what do y'all think about the Celtics, though? Did they get better? Did they stay the same? He said Trey Young is baller, but is he better than Luka?
No.
Let Dylan tell it. Yes.
Nah, Luka's. I remember when they came out.
Yeah, I was letting everybody say their piece before I go.
I remember when Luka came out, man. I knew he was gonna be raw. Like, when they came out in the draft, like him and Trey Young, like I knew. I was like, Luka, that guy. Like, he's proven.
So Luka's better than Trey, in your opinion?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think so, man. He's that playmaker. He's big. You know what I'm saying? He took it to Kawhi and Paul George, like in that playoffs. The only reason they didn't win that series against the Clippers because Porzingis was hurt. But they could have beat the Clippers in the playoffs if Porzingis stayed healthy. Like, it'd been a wrap. But
heck no, I just want to see what Dylan said. You already know what you're gonna say.
I think Luka's better though. I like Luka a lot better than Trey. Trey, I'm not saying Trey's like trash though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I like Luka a lot. So I'll let you go ahead.
To me, Luka is not better than Trey Young. Can he be better than Trey Young? He could be. Do I think he will be? No. Because we can't – I don't even think we can have really this conversation yet because we've seen what Luka's done in the playoffs. Luka has been great in the playoffs, made that big shot against the Clippers to win that game, stretched that series to 6. He did his thing. No shade to Luka. Luka is a great player. But Trey Young, this is his first time he's actually going to have a competitive team. Luka came into the NBA with a competitive team. This is going to be the first time we'll be able to see Trey Young in the playoffs, hopefully. Prayers up. I'm pretty sure the Hawks will be in the playoffs. This is the first time that we'll see Trey Young in the playoffs and see what he does in the playoffs. We'll see what we'll see what kind of animal Trey Young is in the playoffs. He could turn it up, take it up to a whole other level. Turn it up to a whole other level in the playoffs. So I don't think we've seen enough from Trey Young to even have that discussion yet. And I don't even think we haven't seen quite enough from Luka yet to have that discussion. But if I have to go now, I gotta go with my boy Trey Young. I feel like if Luka and Trey were switched, so if Trey Young started out with Dallas and Luka was on the Hawks, they would be doing the exact same thing each other is doing. Trey could have took that Dallas team to the playoffs. All that he had around him, I see the face, Eric. It's all right.
Everybody said
you give Trey Young Kristaps Porzingis, you give him Seth Curry, you give him all the other pieces that the Dallas Mavericks have. Trey would have took that team to the playoffs. I guarantee you that because the numbers are pretty similar. Luka is bigger, so he can get more rebounds. So that's why the triple doubles are there for him, and they're not there for Trey. That's just because Luka is bigger, and I mean we can't help that. So Luka can have that.
I wouldn't say it's because Luka
protein shake.
I'm saying it's not taller. He can get bulkier, but
I wouldn't say it's because Luka's bigger. I mean, you got guys like Ray John and Russell, triple doubles, so it's not because he's bigger, but he's just a better rebounder. You know what I'm saying? Trey Young's a better shooter, because he can shoot off, But Luka can shoot too. Luka drives to the basket.
Trey can drive to the basket.
Yeah, I'm not saying he can't, but Luka rebound. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for stopping by. We're definitely gonna have you on one of our NBA talks soon, my guy.
Yeah, and
continue.
I like Luka. I like Luka a lot. It's clutch too. So again, I'm not taking nothing from Trey. I ain't saying.
Yeah.
I'm also not saying Luka leaps and bounds better than Trey either. But I do think Luka's better. I would take Luka over Trey. But again, it's not Trey. It's not like Luka's, number 1 and Trey's number 55. It's pretty close. But I would take. I personally like Luka. I mean, again, he's also bigger too, so that gives him an edge.
Yeah,
I said shout out to the other guy crushing the content. That's Eric Graham. Eric Graham need to go ahead and make his own YouTube. He don't even have YouTube. We just be using him.
Now we do.
But this Eric Graham, we go back to the Pack days.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the Lady Pack for taking down South Carolina last night or the night before.
What? You was actually keeping up with them?
Mind your business.
You was actually keeping up.
Salute to the beautiful queen of sports. And
yeah, he gave the shout. That's what's up. Yeah, Black King. That's what Black King do. Yeah,
I actually appreciate him saying that. So it's all good. It's all no problem. People will come on here and get sideways.
And you did forget Tim Hardaway. I took the hard way.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway is a great player.
We're about to talk about Cam Reddish.
He said Cam Reddish might end up better than Luka.
Hold on, we're gonna get there. We don't need Trey to validate. They are going to suck Luka nuts regardless. He said drop them lower thirds. I'm weak how they be telling us what to do.
Not drop them lower thirds.
I'm gonna do it. Don't worry. He said unless the Hawks' whole defensive scheme is based on hiding Trey, he's gonna get abused on defense.
Yeah.
That's what takes out from under him, which is gonna mess up his shooting. I'm dead. He said no problem, Black Love. All right, let's talk about this comment.
You see, everybody side with me. You know, Luka better, man. You know,
we'll see. I mean,
and I didn't even mention that defensively. I don't think I did. So, yeah. Oh, I did mention that. I said Luka. I said Trey needs to work on his defense.
Oh, there we go. Go ahead. Let's talk about Cam Reddish.
Yeah. I look better than Luka. No, you know what I'm saying. I think that.
No, is that what he said?
Yeah, he said Cam would be better than Luka by himself or something like that. Like,
yeah, he said Cam might be better than Luka by himself rather than him and Trey Young being paired up. So, I mean, my whole thing on that is Cam has potential to be better than Trey Young, to be honest. I mean, if we're really talking about it, because Cam is a good defender as well. I mean, we didn't get to see it enough in Atlanta this past year because I feel like last year was his rookie season. He was still trying to learn, coming to his own how to play the game. And so when I feel like he was not in rhythm offensively, or if he was not involved in the game offensively, then his defense suffered because he wouldn't be involved in the game. He would just kind of be out there la-di-da-di-dying. But when Cam was involved in the game plan offensively, he was that much better defensively. Now, that's not an excuse. Whether you scoring or not, you still got to be locked in 24/7 defensively. I'm not trying to defend that. But Cam Reddish, he can shoot, he can create his own shot, he can get to the basket, and he can defend. And he's got good size on him too as well. So all that being said, he could be better than Luka. He could be better than I'm saying it. He could be better than Luka. He could be better than Trey. Will he live up to that potential? I don't know. It's yet to be seen. I feel like he personally will. I feel like he's taking all the necessary steps, working out with Steph Curry. He's going to learn from Rondo this season. He's going to learn from some of these veteran guys who the Hawks brought in. I feel like Cam Reddish has all the potential to be better than both of those guys.
Trey and Luka.
We done left Eric Gress.
Just like I let him bias or something. Like,
what about Scotty?
It is like what? Luka's like a top 10 player, like arguably, like what? Like better than what?
Cam could be that, bro. Cam could be.
Bro, you said so many ifs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like what? He not even.
What did I say?
It's so many. Like, it's just so many to say that he's better. Could be better than. Nah.
Well, at least he's comparing him to young guys. He can be better 38. It's still young guys. You don't even know what Luka's going to finish being on track.
His field goal percentage last year was 38%.
Yes.
Not you all up in his numbers.
No, I'm saying.
I'm saying I had to because I had to look him up because he's not on the radar. Like, he's not even that good. Like, and then to say that he could be better than Luka.
Yeah. They love. Let me get.
You got to be a third option on your team first. Like,
they love Cam down here. Okay?
Look at Trey's numbers jump for, and I know Trey is a different type of player, but look at Trey's jump.
That's just so. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying right there, like you got to be a certain type of player to say that you're gonna be better than another. You know what I'm saying? He's not even what like what. So I mean, you basically saying like he's about to make some Kobe leaps, right? Because Kobe, you know, you said hold on, okay.
James Harden was a sixth man at some point. He's better than Russell Westbrook. You get better by playing, not by sitting and watching. In some cases, who y'all think gonna start at 3? Cam or here the Hawks people go? Here they love.
Hey, my Hawks people in here. Salute to my Hawks folks in here. Yes, sir.
His last 20 games were amazing.
That's a fact.
But go ahead, Eric.
Better than Luka?
Okay, but what about this, y'all? We can't ignore this. This is bold.
He could be. I mean, now I'm not willing to go that far quite yet. I love where Luis's head at, and shout out to him for saying. I mean, I'm not saying he could. I'm not saying he couldn't be though, bro, because he got that kind of build. He got that kind of build. He got that kind of mold. He could do Scottie Pippen things, bro. He could do it. I'm not saying that he's gonna get there. I'm not saying if he's gonna be quite Scottie Pippen, because that is a bold statement. I'm not willing to go that bold to lose all my credibility, but I am willing to say right now, he has the potential to be better than Trey Young. He has the potential to be better than Luka Doncic. Because for one, listen, Eric, just think with an open mind real quick. For one, y'all been harping on Trey Young's defense. I understand his defense wasn't good. Hopefully he'll get better defensively. Hopefully he's been working on that. Cam is already a good defender.
Oh, that's a great point. Luka been a professional since he was 16. We got to remember that too.
So, like,
I'm saying
does that hurt his case? Like, what?
No, just saying, like, he's been in the game longer.
I'm saying playing with professionals overseas is still it's still better competition than playing with college kids, though. That's what he's saying, and that's a fact.
And that makes Luka better.
No, they're saying his advancement was quicker.
Exactly. He had more time.
You still gotta put it out on the NBA floor.
Let's get it.
And
you still gotta put it out on the NBA floor, and you still gotta be better than guys in the NBA. And he's like doing that. And like he's only.
Hold on, let's get to these comments. Let's get it, or let's get it, Georgia.
Let's get it, Georgia.
Respect y'all doing it. Thank you. Love the comment.
Appreciate it. Let's get it, Georgia.
Keep using Eric. You have to make your own house, Eric. Get your money. Hey. Christian Walker said Cam the GOAT. He could be better than Zion. Oh, y'all love saying somebody can be better than somebody.
That's I like we headed that too, Christian Walker.
I feel like y'all just saying it.
That's not even the same.
I saw Scotty out there roaming. What that mean?
I saw.
He saw the Scotty Pippen. Did you just?
Oh, wait, what? Oh yeah, he is back out.
Did you just put Pippen over Luka?
Nobody put Pippen over Luka. I can't
think of a player that has more upside, the most upside of Luka. Hey, what's up, Philly J?
Philly J, what's happening?
That's a Lakers fan. Just wait till we trade John Collins and DeAndre for Giannis. Y'all, poor John.
I'm ready for that, Luis. Luis must watch my video.
Let's talk about this, though.
Pippen is better than Luka Doncic. Luka ain't done nothing yet.
Right.
Yeah, y'all too short term.
Yeah, y'all get too caught up in the now. Do y'all remember Scottie Pippen was Michael Jordan's everything? Like Michael Jordan didn't win nothing until Scottie Pippen came. He didn't win nothing.
Scottie Pippen with him out when he was retired.
Scottie was a 6-time NBA champion, never lost in the finals either. So put some respect on Scottie Pippen's name.
It's not even a conversation.
Exactly. That's not even a topic.
Y'all
it's really not. I don't even know where that came from. No disrespect personally. Yeah.
Y'all just came for that man. I'm sorry.
Where did this come from? Like, where did it come from?
Exactly. Scottie was built different.
Yeah, like nobody's disrespecting Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen way better than Luka. Like I said, Luka ain't even done.
It was somebody that said. I don't know if it was you, Dylan, or somebody in the comments that said that Cam was gonna be built like Scott. That's the only thing we said about Scottie. We didn't disrespect Scottie.
Yeah, we didn't disrespect
somebody said Cam could be better than Scottie.
No, Luis said Cam could be the next.
Oh, he didn't say
yeah. It's like,
and I said that might still be, a little too far.
It's just thinking like relatively. Like, what do you mean? Like, do you mean like metaphorically, Scottie Pippen like the number 2 guy? Like,
nah, I think he meant like could be the next, like what Scottie Pippen was to Michael Jordan.
But I'm saying like, okay, Joel and Ben, are they each other Scotty? Like, is he saying like he's gonna be like
Scottie Pippen? How Scottie Pippen was as a player, like how good he was as a player.
No, I'm saying like, is he gonna be like the Kyrie to LeBron?
No, I'm saying Luis is saying he was saying that Cam Reddish could be as good as Scottie Pippen. Period.
Oh, as good as Scottie. But who did Michael Jordan did? Because you can't have a Scottie without who's the Mike?
Trey Young ain't Michael Jordan. We ain't going that far. I ain't that bold, y'all.
Gallinari is gonna be an expensive 6-man. Y'all, here y'all go. Come on, bring up a new topic besides the Hawks. This is the first dream.
Hey, my people want to hear Hawks. We'll talk.
Let's get off the Scottie Pippen stuff.
Here, what's that? Defense steals late in the game.
Facts.
Luka's good on that, but people overhyped him.
I ain't gonna say people overhyped him. He's been what he's been promised to be so far. I ain't gonna say yo.
Yeah, yo. And have you
got to put some respect on Luka's name? While the Trey Young Luka discussion is everything, but Luka has been as good as advertised. I gotta put. I ain't gonna disrespect Luka,
and he's only gonna get better. Like, did y'all see what he did to the Clippers? Like,
Luka's gonna be great. It's no doubt about that. Luka's gonna be great.
Right. Going right at Kawhi Leonard.
Right at him.
Right at like the best perimeter defender, like in, you know what I'm saying, like the claw,
and then he
right at him, you know what I'm saying, and he crazy. That's what I'm saying. He's only gonna get better. He was only going with his right hand,
and then we also got to remember too.
You know what I'm saying? He was taking him straight to the basket, big body, right hand, scoring.
Look, Eric, on a bum ankle too, bro. He had a bum ankle in that.
And series. On a bum ankle.
On that, a bum ankle in that series.
So it's just like. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like this guy's going at the best of the best defensively and taking him to school, and he's not even at his full potential. You know what I'm saying? And he's only going to get this guy. It's just like I'm not going to his league, but he's scary. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying about Luka.
So I think the Christmas games are great. I agree. I think the Christmas games are good. So we got what? Lakers. Is it Lakers?
It's Lakers. Nets. Is it Lakers Christmas?
So I got the schedule pulled up here. So you got Pelicans Heat, you got Warriors Bucks.
That'll be good.
Nets Celtics.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
You got Mavs.
Celtics again. So much drama.
You got Mavs Lakers, and you got Clippers Nuggets.
All great games. All great games.
I think that Clippers Nuggets game gonna be something else.
That Clippers Nuggets game gonna be fire too.
Yeah.
People be sleep on the Nuggets, bro. The Nuggets.
They not sleeping.
I knew in the regular season that they were gonna be a problem because what the crazy thing about the Nuggets that they didn't even have all their depth.
Right. Yeah, that's a fact.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Jeremy Grant's gonna be a big loss for them though. Jeremy Grant's gonna be a big loss.
Yeah. Well, they got Michael Porter Jr. They got Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah. So Michael Porter just get more PT, which is good for him because he needs
right. He needs because he's dumb. Like
Michael Porter is wrong. He's healthy.
Well, let me rephrase. I said he's not a dumper, but
I knew what you meant.
He's definitely very raw. His IQ needs to be better. I think that'll be better with experience. But his talent is definitely there. He showed it. He looked KD-esque. Linky body, could score. Off the dribble, off the dribble and pull up and catch and shoot off, 3-pointer. And he's linky, he could drive it too. So he's got some good potential. So more PT, better IQ, he's coming. Bowl too. Even though I know
Bowl.
When they put him out there in that tall lineup and he was running point, he probably wouldn't do that on the better players, but I think he's got some upside, right? So more experience for him. And, I know the NBA is going small, but when you got these tall, linky guys that can do the things that small guys are doing, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the Nuggets have that. They got Jokic, they got Michael Porter Jr., they got Bol, they got obviously Jamal Murray, and the rest of those guys that they had that they wasn't even playing because of injury. They're going to be scary. So watch out for them.
Do y'all see Trey winning an MVP down the road? Let's get it, Georgia. Yes, I do, my good sir. Yes, I do. I see it. My boy Trey gonna be holding the MVP trophy before it's all said and done. That's a big old.
Need some new glasses.
for now. Last 10 years, they're fun.
Yeah, you a fool, bro.
It'd be massive if you see that.
I see that, bro.
You said what, Eric?
He said I need new glasses if I see that.
Where are your glasses? You don't wear glasses. Do you wear glasses?
Me? No, I was talking about Dylan.
He was saying if I see Trey Young win the MVP,
you did that?
Oh man.
Dudes get a fresh cut and don't know how to act.
So I wanted Michael Porter over Hunter Kemp, and he probably throughout the draft he was hurt. He had the back injury.
Yeah, that's why everybody was skeptical.
Yeah, but everybody was saying he was a number 1 pick had he not had the back injury. So,
facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is Ja Morant NBA champion?
You're not an NBA champion until you win a championship.
They're saying down the road. Definitely down the road. I mean,
this is hard to see. Like
situation.
Y'all gonna have to team up with somebody.
No.
Yeah, I'm saying, right? He not winning.
The talent he's gonna find himself at some point in a winning situation. The way the NBA works now, like, if you got the talent, somebody gonna recruit you.
That's why. Yeah, he got the talent. I mean, he was Rookie of the Year for a reason. He willed that Memphis team to the bubble, even though they lost to a better Portland team, because that Portland team was hurt. They went through a lot in the beginning of the season. They really found their stride because they had no reason being in the situation they were in last season. For sure. So Memphis just ran into a better team who got hot at the right time. So, but yeah, Ja Morant, he's got all the talent in the world.
He was ready to carry that team. And I like Ja's energy, the way he came at Andre Iguodala.
Oh,
like
facts.
Andre acting like you too good to be here, then bye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ja's my favorite young player. Out of these out of the first and second year guys. Him and Luka are probably my faves. I guess they're second and third year now, but him and Luka are my faves. But that question is just so. Like, for one, he's a rookie. Even though he showed out last season, it's just championships. You can't just say somebody's a champion. It takes a team. It takes chemistry.
Yeah, I feel like he's thinking more broadly,
But he's a great player. But you still gotta be a top 10 player to even ask that question. He's not that yet. He's one of my faves, but he's not a top 10 guy. Like to even be, you know what I'm saying? Does he have the potential? Yeah, some guys.
Yeah. What the heck is this comment?
He was saying, I get what my boy Luis was saying. He was saying, Luis is probably slightly under the influence right now, guys. And he was saying he was just thinking down the road, like,
yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, man. I just,
I get what you were saying, Luis.
And this is what I mean. I feel like, Luis is thinking long term. Okay, he's thinking. I think the thing about Ja has that dog mentality. Period. As a rookie. Yeah. I ain't scared. Bye, Andre. You supposed to be the vet. You supposed to be the leader. Bye. I'm gonna lead this team. I'm not scared to go up against Trailblazers. Yeah. So you got that mentality as a rookie, and you have the talent. Like, cause some people have the talent, but they don't have that dog mentality. He's got both. I feel like at some point it's gonna be like a Dennis Schroder, like a team, like come be our depth piece, come help, and then eventually he's gonna help. Eventually, I don't know how it's gonna work out for him, but Ja, I feel like is gonna find himself in a winning situation. Period.
I hope so. Yeah,
he can be Jimmy Butler. Will.
And maybe they might even be able to recruit somebody to Memphis.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they got a nice team down in Memphis too. Ja, they got Jaren Jackson Jr., who is raw as well too. So they got some okay pieces down there in Memphis. Now this is all after LeBron retires because nobody comes.
All this jazz and stuff we're talking is all after LeBron and AD say they're done.
Exactly.
And Bronny.
Not Ed Brody.
But I feel like, when I say he's gonna find stuff when I don't necessarily that means him having to leave, but talent, you'll attract talent. Yeah. Not him saying Ja's another Westbrook. Don't even curse Ja like that.
Why would you say that about Ja? He too young to be put.
They got some similarities. They do got some similarities, but
for sure,
I can see some similarities.
But Ja's a better shooter. I think. And that makes a huge difference because he's only better. So and we were talking about efficiency and how Westbrook still can't shoot at this point in his career. So it's over with. So, Ja can pull up from three. You know what I'm saying? So he's proven that. So again, I don't know his percentages though off the top of my head, but I mean I've seen him play. So, you know, again, he's only going to get better, and so
definitely better shooter than Westbrook. Westbrook shot 25% from three, I think it was this past season, 25%.
Yeah. And how many? 100.
I'm saying like that was.
I know. I'm just saying like he only got that because he put up 20,000. He said John knows basketball like a savant. Yeah. And he said, was LeBron a bigger signing over AD or vice versa? I feel like AD.
Yeah, AD.
It's the long term. They definitely needed each other. But I think AD, I mean, he's the long term for them.
The thing about me for the AD contract, though, I think in the contract it had a 2-year. AD have like a 2-year cop out where he could leave after 2 years. So I think because LeBron's, he's just gonna see what LeBron does. Whether LeBron is gonna stay, then I think AD will stay. If LeBron decides to retire, though, and AD feels like there's not enough around after LeBron, post LeBron, and I think we might see AD maybe even move on to another team, go to the team where he thinks he can keep on winning. Be surprised. Yeah, I won't be surprised at all because I'm pretty sure it was a 2-year cop out. AD had his new contract.
I think AD signed a
5-year.
He signed a 5-year.
5-year, 190. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could opt out after the 4th. I think.
I thought I saw a thing where it was like he could leave after 2.
You might be right. Yeah, you might be right.
He was working on that contract for a long time. You know, I got a bunch of clauses.
Yeah. Shout out Rich Paul.
Yeah, I feel like, like you said, of course, it's going to be what LeBron does for AD, like once LeBron's done. But I just really locked that in for another year, and it wasn't just a one championship and done kind of deal. So
they at least locked in for 2 years.
Yeah, y'all think how many championships you think they could win?
The thing is, they got the GOAT in LeBron and a young baby GOAT in AD, so they can attract talent because even though LeBron is washed king, his leadership is just on another level, and he's still the king. So young dudes are still going to want to play with LeBron just from what they can learn from him and his leadership on the court. And then not only that, they got AD, who a young star. They can attract talent. I feel like for the next 3 years.
Yeah, I think they at least get in. I think they at least get in 2 more chips. I expect they get 3.
Yeah, I say 2 because like dudes hate. They either hate or love LeBron.
Yeah.
And I feel like in the league, like you a young dude, like why would you like I know Dennis want to go play there.
So you talking about LA?
Yeah.
You said he didn't want to
go there.
Yes, he did.
It was reported that he did not want to go there.
Really?
Yeah. Not that before when it was a rumor. It was like 2 months ago. Somebody reported asking about, possibly going to Lakers. He didn't want to go there. And now recently reported, Dennis said he didn't want to come off the bench. Dennis don't want to do
it. They traded for Dennis.
Did they trade? They traded for him. Or did they sign him?
I can't remember if they signed him. I thought they signed him.
We don't know whether he's coming off the bench or starting yet. But
yeah.
Did they trade?
Let me see the details because I know
they did trade for him.
Remember that?
They did trade, for him.
He didn't want it.
I don't know if he didn't want to.
Now listen, this wasn't reported. He said this months ago. I don't know if somebody just randomly asked him in a press conference like,
maybe
he didn't say he got traded. He said this months ago, like he didn't want to go there.
Oh,
if it's months ago, if it's
OKC mindset.
You can't say, "Oh, I want to be in LA."
That's why he said that.
Let me find out. It says,
why he said that.
Okay, listen. Yes, I have received offers, but I never wanted to go to the Lakers. Dennis Schroder makes it blatantly clear he doesn't want to sign with the Lakers. This was November 12th.
I guess we'll see.
He on there now, so whatever.
He's on there now.
Yeah.
And now he's saying he don't want to come off the bench. I just don't know about like
Dennis. You better just be thankful and get.
That's what I'm saying. Like Dennis.
I saw something briefly where he was saying he wouldn't mind playing point guard instead of LeBron, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, he don't have all that clout to be making them type of moves. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knows that team probably will run best with LeBron at point guard anyway. So he'll probably start at point guard, but he won't like be the perfect ball handler. Like we all know what that's going to be,
right?
So, I don't, that's not clear to me.
Y'all, I think Giannis signed the max with the Bucks.
No,
that's what I was saying. I think he will, but
it just depends what pieces what else they do. Like I just can't see Giannis just.
If they win finals this year, I feel like then he'll resign. Actually, I don't even know.
I have no idea. You can't bet on these stars in the NBA no more. Like
you can't.
It's not like the NFL.
I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to move teams.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. I think he'll stay in Milwaukee. I think Drew Holiday is good enough for him to stay for him to be competitive to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals at least. So
you love Drew.
And Tom Brady.
Well, they both said they're gonna play. So
Tom Brady's in his 20th year or 21st? I think it's his 21st.
Yeah, it might be his first. I'm not sure.
With all the moves we made in the offseason, if we don't make the playoffs, Lloyd Pierce might be on the hot seat.
Yeah.
What up?
You're right. Let's get it, George. I think there's definitely gonna be some questions.
Somebody said Lakers ain't.
10 in a row last year. Probably somewhere in that season we did. Yeah.
Y'all saw the Laker comments?
We weren't trying to win last year like that for real.
I was just asking a question. You got
y'all saw those Laker comments?
I know Lakers ain't winning nothing. This got to be a troll. Come on now.
Yeah, it gotta be.
What up? He said, if Lloyd Pierce is not playing out as the Hawks head coach, do you think Mark Jackson would be awesome as the Hawks head coach?
Yes, I would love that.
I think the Clippers got a better team.
I like Lloyd though.
I think the Clippers got a better team than the Lakers. If they start Ibaka with Kawhi and PG, that's a lot of defense.
The Clippers need to get to the Lakers first and foremost. I don't want to hear this. Lakers better than the Clippers. The Clippers need to get to the Lakers because the Nuggets got past them last year. So I need to see.
And they lost Montrez. They lost Montrez. There's a lot of
Montrez. And Montrez is Serge Ibaka is basically a older version of Montrezl Harrell, in my opinion. You downgraded when you got Serge. Serge is a great player. Don't get me wrong, but y'all was better off keeping Montrez.
Let me address the comments. Hit that like for a king and queen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he is showing support. Like that's
Black King 215.
Yeah, Black King. Black King, what up? Wow. Black King.
You got me dead.
Hey, she sucked that in so hard.
But yeah, make sure y'all hit the like. Make sure you subscribe to Symone with the Sports and Dylan Matthews. And Eric doesn't want y'all to follow him anywhere. So
man, I don't know. Hit me up on Twitter, grams of gold, whatever. I don't know if
you be tweeting on NBA Twitter. You be involved.
Sometimes I could definitely be a lot more involved. But
Eric said I dabble in it.
The bubble has
a bit more than people know. Did the Nuggets show a chink of armor? That's kind of stuff we just never really know.
Yeah,
people be discounting like
the Lakers was favorites anyway. Like if it was a upset team, then yeah, we could consider that. But they were favorites anyway, and they won. Like
when people ask that question, because they ask it a lot, they ask it as if the Lakers only had a bubble and everybody else didn't. You know, like everybody had a bubble, right?
Exactly. So y'all all could.
Yeah. So
anything they would have been hindered by the bubble because playing at home, the Lakers game, like that environment, that was more beneficial to them than playing in the bubble with no fans.
Exactly. Right. And I did. Oh, go ahead.
No. So I mean, yeah. So no one had home court advantage. No one, it was the same conditions for everybody, right? So it didn't help the Lakers. It didn't hurt. Like everybody was in the bubble. Like everybody was in the same stuff. It helped some teams actually. So it could have been, in terms of younger teams like the Nuggets, right? So it was down 3-1, right? And under normal circumstances, they probably would have lost. You know what I'm saying? So it might have helped them, right? But it didn't hurt anybody or it didn't skew anybody from winning anything because everybody went through the same conditions. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So people say that, but it's just like, again, like you said, they were favorites anyway.
Yeah, I can see if it was a team like the Heat, who are heavy favorites, they were favorites anyway, and they won. And what I want to say, he said they affect players differently. So does playing home in a way. If they weren't in the bubble, the role players would have been affected differently if they were playing traditional ball, playing on the road.
Right. So if it helped anybody, like you said, it helped the Heat.
Yeah, it was a control. Everybody, it was a controlled environment, so everybody was affected the same. Really, like.
My thing about the bubble is that I forgot which NBA player said it, but I'm pretty sure multiple NBA players have said somewhere that playing in the bubble was
harder.
Easier. I thought it was. I saw NBA players said it was easier.
No, when we were talking to Robert Covington, he said it was harder because you're in that room. You can't go escape. You can't hit the bar. You can't hit the club. You're stuck in the room. And he was saying how OKC, they were on the floor right above them. Like, so they're leaving the games and all the dudes is headed back to the same room. Like he was saying, like the mental, like it was much tougher on the guys. You can't go blow off steam.
My thing about it is either way it goes, easier, harder, I don't care. The thing about it is the better teams are going to rise to the top. The teams with more mental toughness, the better teams who have guys who can, play in any condition, who are just good basketball players overall, the better team is going to rise to the top in adversity. So exactly. So the better team won. The Lakers were fine in whatever condition they could play in. So were the Heat. So their game traveled to a bubble, to home, away, whatever. So the better team won regardless.
Yeah, everybody.
John Collins, boy.
Perry Morris Media.
You would have thought John Collins was Giannis or something.
Perry Morris Media, what's up with you? So as far as trading John Collins goes, I mean, we're gonna see. I feel like we'll learn halfway through the season. The trade deadline will be very interesting for the Atlanta Hawks because if there has been no gained ground between John Collins and the Hawks over contract talks, I feel like we could see them trade for John Collins. And I could see, listen to me, guys. I said this in the video. So if the Bucks are getting an inkling that Giannis is not going to want to re-sign for them, they're going to want to get something back for Giannis. What better to get back than, a 2010 guy in John Collins, try to build, rebuild the team. He's a good starting piece. So trade Giannis for John Collins. You could re-sign John to whatever deal you wanted to. We could sign Giannis to the deal he wants, and we throw in a DeAndre Hunter, Kevin Huerter, Cam Reddish, whoever else they want to, make the cap work and all that good stuff. And bada bing, bada boom. Both teams win. Both teams happy.
No travel on older guys. Every team has an older guy. Every team has a younger guy. That affects everybody. Everybody got old heads on their team. It affects everybody. That's what we're saying. Like, so everybody got an old head. Everybody's old head affected. Everybody got a young bull. Everybody got a bull affected. You know what I mean?
We also have to account that there was also a quick turnaround too. So there was no travel. There was no travel, but instead of 2 days in between games, it was like 1 day, right? So I remember specifically Jamal Murray saying that, because because they came back the Nuggets came back 3-1 twice, right?
They did it against the Jazz, and then did they do it against the Clippers too?
Yeah, and against the Clippers. So I remember Jamal Murray in an post-game interview, he was like, he was huffing and puffing. He was like, "Oh man, we got to go back 2 days from now, whatever." So as opposed to, that additional day due to travel, right? So if anything, it was more taxing on the body, due to not traveling. So in terms of older guys, like that would hurt them more because they're not getting as much rest, right? So, to that point, you could say it was a disadvantage to the old guys because they're not getting as much rest in between. That's a younger guy's game. So again, it's pros and cons, and the bottom line is the best team to adapt to that situation won. And that was dangerous, right? So,
and that's a mentally tough team, a balanced team. You would need that in the playoffs regardless. If you was playing in the bubble.
I feel like it's two teams that really benefited from the bubble the most. You got the Heat, you got the Nuggets. The Heat, obviously, they were the 5th seed. You know what I'm saying? They climbed all the way to the top, went to the finals. Appreciate that, Luis. They went to the top, went to the finals. The Nuggets came back 3-1 twice in the same playoff series. You know what I'm saying? So it benefited anybody, it benefited those teams, and we saw what happened. They both lost to the Lakers.
That's it.
That's it. The Lakers were, we're gonna one game that adjust. You know what I'm saying? Y'all believe there was a time in quarantine, y'all. There was a time in quarantine where people thought the Trailblazers.
Oh, we're gonna beat the Lakers.
We're gonna beat the Lakers. There was really a time where y'all really thought that. Really? Put some respect.
I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those.
Some respect.
I was one of those guys. I thought that they was gonna take them to 7, just off of Dame and CJ, right? And I was looking at that matchup in terms of guards, like, you know what I'm saying, like Dame and CJ versus the Lakers guards, like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
That's something. Yep.
And then I was also looking at Nurkic. I was looking at size, and I was like, they can't really do that with, but you had JaVale and Dwight, whatever, and Yusuf is also not that great defensively, right? So. But then the Trailblazers also didn't have that much depth. I think they had less depth, really, than Lakers, if I'm thinking about it correctly. So, I mean, obviously the Lakers won 5, gentleman's sweep. But yeah. I definitely was I was one of those guys giving the Trailblazers, like saying that they was going to give the Lakers a run for their money, But I was also saying that based off the strength of the regular season, too. Because if I remember that Christmas Day. Was it Christmas Day? No, it was after Kobe died, and they played the Lakers played the Trailblazers. I remember watching that game. I was in a hotel in Atlanta, and
you were talking like you were a for Drake song. I remember watching that game.
No, I mean I was. I mean, I'm just being, and they beat the Lakers, and they beat them. Like Dame, I think Dame went off like.
Why you breaking up there? Go ahead, talk to you, Eric.
I'm saying. And then Dame went off, and I was just like, yo. But again, it was a regular season. Like, playoffs is totally different. So I will say I was one of those guys, but glad the Lakers won.
I was just, I remember watching that game.
Why you
Lord. I ain't even saying, like, I was just giving, like, a picture,
minutes and
like
settled in.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Just,
oh my God!
Leave that man alone.
Yes, and Puman. Simile. I love the ideas. Here y'all go.
Why y'all? Can I?
Trey,
We'll get that one in a second. I gotta get shout out my boy Nick. Shout out to you, Nick. Appreciate you hopping in the comments, hopping in the live. What happens if the Hawks don't make the playoffs?
Nothing.
It'll be a lot of
right.
Nothing. Same thing as been years.
The Squidward where he's like got his eyes closed to the bed, and like the next one his eyes closed.
Yeah.
Y'all see all my Hawks in the live right now. I appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all. Y'all see what two disrespectful people I'm with right now?
What happened? Nothing.
The Hawks it's gonna be a disappointing season for the Hawks. That's what it's gonna be.
The East gonna keep moving.
All my Atlanta Hawks faithful are not gonna be happy if the Hawks don't make the playoffs. But don't fret, people. We're gonna make the playoffs. It's gonna be all right. So don't even put that in the air, Nick. We're gonna make the playoffs. But what happens is Lloyd Pierce is gonna start looking at sideways. They're gonna start looking at Nate McMillan like maybe he the guy, or maybe they pull Mark Jackson out the booth again and say maybe he the guy. So, it's going to be some consequences. Somebody's going to have to take responsibility if the Hawks don't make the playoffs. Let's go to Antonio's comment real quick. Trey, Cam, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Clint, my opinion, are the glue to the Hawks dynasty and future. I hope so. I hope you're right. Like I said, I mean, we all know what Trey's potential is. We all know what he's looking like he's going to pan out to be. The biggest X factor to me is Cam Reddish, if he's going to live up to his potential and live up to what he could be. And are we going to keep John Collins? Are we going to come to a contract agreement with John Collins? Because John Collins is the guy who's gotten better and better throughout each season. He's been a 2010 guy. He was a 2010 guy last year, shot 40% from the three-point line as a power forward. I mean, This dude is shaping out to be a really great all-star perennial type of player. And then Clint
Excuse me, I'm sorry. What?
And then Clint Capella, we'll see. Yeah, just disrespectful. Clint Capella, we'll see. Well, I mean, we'll see if he's young, and so we'll see how he pans out with Atlanta. See if it fits.
The best ability is availability, so he got to stay healthy. And John Collins,
you got to stay off them drugs. Got to stay off that weed.
No, well, they're not testing for weed no more. Y'all see all the memes that came out about JR and DR Waiters?
Make sure you guys hit the like button. Funny. If you're in here, make sure you hit the like. Thumb up. It takes 1 second to hit a thumb up.
Anthony Davis, why you hating, bro?
He's speaking facts.
He's speaking facts.
We can finish. Y'all telling me we can't finish ahead of the Raptors? Who do the Raptors have now? We can beat Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam.
On that list, I can see Raptors and maybe Pacers, but
we could beat the Pacers and we could compete with the Heat.
We
could compete with the Heat.
What?
We can compete with the Heat. I'm not saying
anybody can go.
Hey, I can compete. Yeah, I can go. Right,
y'all put up. Y'all put up.
Yeah. Come on.
Anyway,
they said we compete with the Heat. Come on,
keep sleeping. Y'all can stay sleeping.
Hey, I'm taking NyQuil and sleeping.
Okay, the Raptors won. Hold on, go back to this comment real quick. The Raptors won 60 games last year, and they lost 2 of their most important pieces, 2 of their starters. Marc Gasol and Serge Ibaka are no longer on that team.
Yeah, those are big blows.
Y'all were
who did they replace them with?
Nobody.
Those are big blows.
Yeah, they were free agents.
Okay, relax.
And Siakam not that good.
Siakam showed he all right, but he like a Chris Middleton.
That's what I'm saying. He not that good. But so on that list, I can see Raptors and maybe the Pacers. But,
yeah, we could beat both of them. So that's 2 teams right there. So bye. Anthony Davis. They got Aaron Banks.
Aaron Banks.
Yeko Konku.
He be getting dunked on all the time, though.
Huh? What'd you say?
Aaron Banks be getting dunked on all the time.
Ain't nobody. John Collins will yoke on Aaron Banks. Ain't nobody worry about him. Ain't nobody Squidward beam Aaron Banks.
I had to put Anthony Davis in timeout for cussing.
Not Anthony Davis in timeout.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Cam Hunter make that step 5th seed good too. I don't think the Hawks make a 5th seed. They make it 7th to 8th.
5th seed is if everything goes perfect. If everything goes perfect, 5th seed is as high as I'm willing to go. We could definitely be a 5th seed though.
It's you might as well call it.
You see who I gotta talk to? Like you
might as well call the Hawks the ifs, because every time you say the Hawk, you say
if everything goes right. if KD's foot isn't right.
If
nobody said I didn't say the Hawks were gonna finish over the Nets.
I'm saying, but if y'all gonna get the 5th, somebody's got to get bumped out of that top 5.
Okay,
top 5.
The Raptors be gone. Indiana's gonna be gone. And
so who's your top 5?
My top 5 is Brooklyn.
He was cussing.
Milwaukee.
He was saying foul language. You gotta go. Period.
Brooklyn.
It's a safe space.
Brooklyn, Milwaukee. I'll put Boston at 3, Philly at 4, Atlanta at 5, Toronto at 6, Indiana at 7. Oh wait, I got the Miami in there. Let me backtrack. Hold on. All right, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Boston, Philly, Miami. I put Miami at 5, Atlanta at 6, Toronto at 7, and Indiana at 8.
We forgetting Orlando made the playoffs too.
That
really playoff team. The Hawks weren't.
And okay, we have a lot of new pieces at Orlando.
I said
Orlando do.
Orlando didn't do nothing. Orlando didn't do nothing.
They were still a playoff team. They did more than the Hawks.
Okay, what did it take to be a playoff team in the East last year?
More than what the Hawks gave.
Okay, but I'm saying the Hawks.
So how you know how
way different the Hawks team last year?
5 team, like
it's way different, Eric. It's way different.
So you're saying, it don't take much to make the. They didn't even do anything.
I'm saying, yes, I agree with that nature. We could, if John Collins
jump to a 5 seed,
if John Collins gets better from the 25 games, we possibly could have been a playoff team last year. But everything went downhill after John Collins got suspended.
You said what happened? You said if. What did I say? You said if. Didn't you say if he stay healthy?
Yeah, I think if John Collins didn't get suspended.
We got to call the Hawks the ifs because they.
I mean, y'all gonna see, man. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see.
Right? Yeah. He said the fifth. I'm like, come on.
That alarm clock.
Stay off the weed.
That alarm clock going off soon, bro. I'm telling you. That alarm clock going off soon. I'm telling you, it's going off soon.
Hey, and guess what? I'm gonna hit snooze.
That's right.
I'm gonna hit snooze.
I'm gonna put on mute.
I'm saying fifth to at worst eighth. Fifth to at worst eighth. I think they'll finish sixth. I think they'll finish sixth.
I'm about to block her.
At seventh at best.
Sixth at best, bro. Fifth at best. Fifth at best.
Oh my God.
I think they'll finish sixth. Eighth at worst. Eighth at worst. Period. We're 3 deep, bro. We're 3 deep at every position. Not Symone having to block her mama, y'all.
She keep calling me about trying to be.
Why you made that face? We're 3 deep at every position.
Y'all can be 6, 7.
We're gonna be 6. I'm saying we're gonna finish 6. That's my prediction. We'll finish 6. We're 3 deep at every position. We got point guard, Trey Young, Rajon Rondo, Brandon Goodwin. Shooting guard, Bogdanovich. Next, we got so many wings. We got Bogdanovich. We got Cam Reddish, Kevin Huerter. We got Tony Snell. We have, and then if you want to move small forward, we got Danilo Gallinari, DeAndre Hunter. Cam Reddish can play the 3 as well. Power forward, Danilo Gallinari, John Collins. Who's the third power? Bruno Fernando. At center, Clint Capella, Onyeka Okongwu. I'm just naming off all these dudes that we got, bro. Like we pretty much 3 deep at every position.
Read this comment.
You know the roster.
Replace them with Stanley Johnson, yet they still really Anthony Kravis. Is this Anthony Davis he just changed? Anthony Davis.
He said, I'm gonna get back in his line.
Figure it out.
Well, Anthony Kravis, make sure you hit the like too since he came here.
Anthony Kravis, whether you're Anthony Davis or not. The Raptors lost Kawhi and Danny Green, and they still were good. Yes, but they still had Serge Ibaka, they still had Marc Gasol, and they still had Pascal Siakam. They lost Serge Ibaka, they lost Marc Gasol. It's basically Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam, and Fred Van. I don't care about Aaron Baines. So Anthony Kravis was Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
I don't care
he
about
said
Aaron
that
Baines.
B word blocked me.
He gotta get put out. He
gotta get it put. You can't be disrespectful, bro.
He gonna come back as Anthony Chavis.
Right, exactly.
He gonna run out of emails.
Yeah.
Oh man, you can't be cursing at the moment.
As long as he doing that light, that's all that matters.
Bucky next up is the Bulls.
No, that's some boo.
You know I rock with you, big dog, but I don't know about the Bulls.
I
don't know about the Bulls, big dog. They need a lot of help, bro. They need a lot of help. Chris Dunn was like their second best player. He on our team now.
If you're in this live, make sure you hit the like and subscribe.
Period. We give you entertainment, bro.
Right, free Friday night entertainment, so y'all can't go to the club. Y'all know y'all be in the club.
Subscribe. And that's what period. Ruck in the building. Shout out to the guy Ruck.
Oh, Ruck! I remember from the last live. I wore Ruck.
Hey, Ruck, one of the loyal ones too,
Ruck
bro.
Ruck
OG. Shout out to Ruck, bro. Bucks, Toronto, Boston, Philly, Nets, Miami, Indiana, Wizards, Atlanta defense can't beat these teams out. Sorry, yo. We can't beat the Wizards. Come on, man. We can't beat Indiana. Come on.
We forgot about the Wizards. You know, they got.
Oh, we forgot all about the Wizards.
The Wizards will be a thorn in our side.
So check this out.
They're a wild card.
So check this out.
Yeah.
The Hawks were
so funny.
14th in the East last year.
Yes.
They're gonna jump all the way up to 5th?
Yes. I gave you my prediction.
Okay,
they're gonna jump up to 6.
Think, Eric, we do have to remember this is a fully repurposed team.
A fully repurposed
That's
team,
like
bro.
the Bucks. Like we can't judge off what they did last year.
Exactly. You talk all this stuff about last, bringing up old stuff, but we got a whole new team.
Mind you, Eric, their biggest downfall last season was they didn't have any defense.
And we got plenty of defense now. Chris Dunn, one of the best defenders in the league. Tony Snell, 3-and-D guy.
Remember,
not a 5th seed, a 7th or 8th seed, not a 5th seed.
I said, and I'm meeting you halfway, and I'm saying 6.
No.
And I'm meeting you halfway, and I'm saying 6, bro.
No.
We 6, bro. We 6. You gonna see?
No. Again, you talk about seeing your vision. You need some new glasses. Man. I can't rock with the vision, man.
Hey, Eric, let's make a bet right now, bro.
I'm not a betting man, but
here you go. You already made it. You said 7 or 8. What did he say?
He said
7 or 8. That's
And I met you halfway. They're gonna finish 6.
He said
not a 5th seed.
Right, Eric, if the Hawks finish a 6th seed, not even 5th, if they have a 6th seed, bro, you gotta wear a Hawks hat on the next live.
He'll wear a Hawks hat. He don't have no affiliate.
I got a what?
You don't have an NBA affiliate.
You gotta wear a Hawks hat for the whole live.
So
he'll wear it, Dylan.
That's not a.
Say Eagles.
I'm saying I don't want him to do nothing crazy.
Say Eagles.
Yeah.
I don't want to do nothing crazy.
No, say Falcons.
No, nah. He gotta wear Hawks because it's a Hawks related bet.
Okay, deal.
That's nothing to him because
it don't gotta be nothing to him. I'm saying that's what I would want the bet to be.
What about
that's deal? That's cool. Yeah, I agree to that. That's cool.
So then, what he got to do?
If the Hawks are a 7th or 8th seed, then see, I'm not a betting guy, so I don't know.
You gotta wear Saints.
Oh no! Actually, no. You have to wear.
You gotta wear Saints.
I gotta wear.
You gotta wear Cowboys hat, especially after we beat.
That's nothing to him. He don't hate the Cowboys.
I'll wear Cowboys.
But remember how we beat you guys earlier in the year? You
don't care about that. You gotta wear Saints.
Yes, I do care about that because the Falcons could be a playoff team if we would have recovered that onside kick and if we would have not fallen in the end zone. We would be close to a playoff team.
He gotta wear.
You gotta wear.
Of course, you're gonna go with Cowboys. He gotta wear Saints.
Yeah, I wear the Hawks if they, if you win, and you wear Cowboys hat if they win.
All right, that's a bet.
That's a bet. Both of you guys are not doing it.
We don't got
to. We agree. Okay.
What to do? Jump off a bridge?
No,
like crazy.
He said Brad Stevens type. Is Luis is we? Are you a Hawks fan?
Yeah, Luis is a Hawks fan.
Luis is a Hawks fan?
You know they all hopped up in here. Let's bring in somebody new. Don't do that. Everyone have an opinion. We can't judge because we live life in love. Oh, thank you, Black King.
Black King.
Is he talking to Anthony Chavis?
Huh?
He's talking to Anthony Chavis?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you talking to Anthony Chavis, Black King 215? Open the gate. What's up, my dog? Open the
floodgates.
Open the floodgates. Collins the season, and we add Collins, Bogdan, Galley, Dunn, Okongwu, plus he met Cam Reddish, DeAndre Hunter development. People are wrong to think last year's record told the whole story. Exactly.
I just don't think that they jump from with all of the development. I don't think that they jump from a 14 to a 15 to a 14 seed to a 5th seed. Like you just have to. Yeah, you got to add a lot of pieces, but just like we were talking about with the net, you still got to prove that can mesh together. Right.
You're right, and that's why I said not a 5th.
On paper, it's real good, but I mean, we're gonna see what it's talking about. Again, I'm not saying that they trash. I'm saying,
I know that.
7th or 8th seed, which is pretty good, right? But
I would complain and make it any scenario that we get in the playoffs. I'm not complaining. The goal is to make the playoffs. Now, I would like for us. I feel like we could be a 6th seed, even 5th seed caliber team. But as long as we make the playoffs, I'm cool.
Not the Hawks taking over the chat.
Because my Hawks.
Hey, hold on, Black King. He don't like Dallas fans. I was rocking with Black King the whole live till he said.
And he's so fast.
Black King, I still rock with you, my dog.
Man, come on, Black King. What's up? But it's okay. Like I said, we get either love or hate. So it's like it's all right. It's whatever.
Eagles all day.
We all suck, but this is a basketball. So,
we all, that's real fact. We all trash. Right?
But we got 23 people in here, but y'all getting dry. Y'all ain't saying nothing in the chat.
I'm not trying to talk about the Hawks. All my Hawks fans in here putting out the comments. Antonio Stark comment. How you guys feel about players smoking weed in the NBA being legal now and also smoking before a game in the locker room?
Man, if your shot's still fluid,
I was say if you still out there balling,
they was doing that. They was doing that anyway.
But wouldn't that slow you down?
I mean, you know what effect. I mean, it's not. I mean, maybe they're not smoking a lot. Maybe they just do a little bit to, like heighten their senses, or I don't know. It affects everybody differently. So I mean, we'll see. But as long as you still producing on the court, I don't care.
Facts. They need to come up off Bill. Come up off them.
They're not about to. They're not about to give up, Bill.
My Cavs suck, so we all leaving. Now that's a fact.
Yeah,
they suck. Yeah. They're pretty good on 2K though.
I mean, I don't care. They do it anyway. To be honest, the ones that want to do it, they're doing it anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're getting around it somehow. If they was getting around it in college, they're getting around it in the NBA.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think it's gonna matter. Who was the highest? That was the highest.
The highest player? Oh,
probably somewhere between Dion and J.R. Smith.
It's probably somebody low key like.
Oh, it is probably
J.R. was baked after they won that championship.
Y'all know somebody surprised me.
Who?
Calvin Johnson, Megatron. He was a dope boy.
Oh yeah, Calvin Johnson said he had to deal with the pain. He smoked after every single game because the NFL they don't test during the season. They only test during the off season. So he said he smoked weed every single game to help with the pain and all that stuff.
Percy Harvin said that same thing.
Yeah, I bet it probably helped his migraines because that was his problem, right? Migraines, yeah.
That's how I know you know what you're talking about. Outside of Atlanta.
Yeah, you know. I'm not just a guy.
I gotta give you a hard time for that 5th seed,
Nah, hey, I understand. It's gonna be a hard jump, bro, because we do have a lot of pieces we got to mesh together. There's a lot of different lineup combinations that Lloyd Pierce has to figure out. So, like I said, 5th seed, I think it's realistic. Yes. Do I necessarily, in my gut of guts, think we're going to get there? Nah, not really. But I think 6th seed is a realistic shot, and obviously making the playoff regardless is a expectation. So, 5th seed might be a little bit of a stretch, I gotta hype up my Hawks. And, if the Hawks don't believe and I don't believe, who else going to believe?
Can the Lakers win the title? The question is, can they not win it?
Yeah.
Again, with assuming that they stay healthy, they should win it.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, and if you look at the Western Conference, not a lot has changed. But we still didn't get to see that Lakers-Clippers matchup, right? So it may or may not have been a different story.
That's true.
Seen that, but that a big piece. I said a lot has changed, but in terms of Lakers Clippers, Montrez is now on the Lakers, right? So lost that. So that's to the Lakers' credit. The Nuggets, again, they had a lot of injuries last year. They weren't as deep as they could have been, so they could be a problem, right? And who else? You got the Suns, you know what I'm saying? But they're not gonna win a championship. But
yeah, the Suns are like the Hawks of the East to me.
Chris Paul, something nice, man.
Right, and Book. You can't forget about D-Book.
But crazy. They don't have enough depth to do anything.
Yeah, I just think
so. Again, I wasn't saying they about to win anything, but outside of that, and the Rockets, a lot of change. So I do see the Lakers come out the West. And winning it all. Assuming that the Nets don't get James Harden, which they probably won't. I think
Louise, we're trying to make some friends here. The gun now together. All right, guys, it's about that time. 2 hours. Make sure you hit that like before you head out. We definitely
right.
For the NBA season start, we're gonna get back right.
I gotta NBA schedule, Atlanta Hawks schedule video dropping tomorrow. So make sure y'all check that out. Stay tuned for that. That's going to drop tomorrow for you guys. So make sure
you need to make a video on how the Hawks can make a 5th seed.
You know he's already done it.
You know that's coming.
Okay.
That's easy.
I need the schedule analysis.
I got you, bro. I got you. Just for you, Eric, I'm gonna do a video on how the Atlanta Hawks can start off 10-0.
Who y'all got?
I gotta look at it. But it's coming.
Open tonight, 0-1.
You said what?
I said open tonight.
Eric got us on the if I'm there.
The Atlanta if.
All right, guys. Thanks for jumping in. Make sure you like on your way out the door. On your way out, hit the like, subscribe, do what you do. Peace. We're gonna be back soon.